This problem says A is 540% more than B. So let's write this out as an equation. A equals, whenever you see is, just write an equal sign, 540% more than B. Do not write 5.4B. That is a huge mistake. If we think about it, if this problem had said A is 100% more than B, then we would express this as 2B, right? Because 100% more is the same thing as doubling. Let's extrapolate that same thinking to this problem over here. So instead of writing 5.4b, instead we must write 6.4b for that part of the expression. The second part says b, so let's write b is equal to 0.02% of c. So in this case, we do not have to use the extrapolating thinking of more. We can just write this as a percentage of 0.02%. But we do have to be slightly careful because we can't just write 0.02c. That's not the same thing as b being equivalent to 0.02%. So let's see here. If we write this as 0.2, that would be the same thing as 20%. So we're not going to write that. If we add a 0, now 0.02, that is 2%. If we add another 0, now this is 0.2%. And if we add another 0, that is now 0.02%, which is what we want. So let's add the 2 at the end, equals c. Okay. It says, if A is k% of C, then what must K equal? So in this case, we see that B is in both expressions, and so we just want to do some simple substitution. So we can rewrite this as A equals 6.4, and now we see B is in both expressions, and then B also translates to 0.0002C, and so we can rewrite this B equals to 0.0002C. And now we can just multiply 6.4 times 0.0002 is equivalent to 0.00128C. Using the same logic we had before, we know something like 0.1 is 10%. So this is 10%. This would be 1%, and 0.00128 must then be 0.128%. Therefore, we know that based on this expression that we've written, A is equal to 0.128% of C, and that is the answer for that problem.